You know, keys are with us every day. I mean, we have them in our pockets, we're fumbling around with them, and I've really been looking for a way to organize my keys. Not only to keep the noise down, which is important, but also just because of the porcupine effect that you get in your pocket when they stick in different directions, especially if you have different type keys, you know, like your car key, or you have small little attachments like this little lighter, or, you know, a little pair of scissors or whatever. And so I came across the Keybar actually just by accident. And I just decided I wanted to try something. It looked like a great idea, a way to really organize my keys. And I'll tell you what, this is a really cool little system, and we're going to take a look at how this works and how to put it together. The Keybar works almost like a pocket knife effect, where the keys come out like small blades, and then you can use the keys however you want to. You can organize them in different ways. And then of course with the larger key, I put that one out here on this little lanyard. It really helps to kind of, because it's so much larger. And I use this a lot. But different keys, you can put them in different places. They fit and they glide really nice. And I'll show you when we assemble one of these how this works. There are different colors, there are different materials that they use. This is one of the titaniums. It's been anodized with blue, so it makes it really lightweight. He also makes them in aluminum. And if you really want to step it up, he also does carbon fiber with titanium or with aluminum, and you can get a lot of, there's just a lot of different features. It also comes with a nice pocket clip, so it gives you other options. It also comes with a little small aluminum tin, very similar to the Altoids tin, and you can make a little mini survival kit out of this. But here on the tin, stop the noise, and that's one of the reasons why these guys designed this, is to keep the noise down of keys, because you know if you have a lot in your pocket, it does make a lot of racket. The Keybar is 3.5 inches in length. It weighs about 1.5 ounces in the aluminum, and at least that's what this one weighed. The carbon fiber and the titanium versions weigh less, and so, you know, it just goes to what you're wanting. This can accommodate up to 15 keys, which to me is incredible. And you can also put scissors or small screwdrivers or little things that will fit on these little bolts. These are CNC machined, and they fit up to 90% of the keys according to Keybar. And as a bonus, they're all made right here in the USA. Now the kit includes 2 of the panels for the Keybar. You have your pocket clip, you have a lanyard, you have a number of washers to be able to set your keys, and this glides between the keys. Then you have your 1/2 inch screws, 3/4 inch screws, and 7/8 inch screws. Now the different screw sizes are for how many keys you want to put in your Keybar. If you want to go real minimal and you want to just have a few keys in it, you can go with this. If you want to have a number of keys, you can go with the larger screws. And of course, that's just going to make it wider. So it's just up to you how you want to configure your Keybar. And it has 2 rubber O-rings that fit down in the recesses with your screws. That actually cushions it, and it also secures it once you tighten it down. And you get a set of directions. Now we're going to put our keys into this carbon fiber, and this is actually one for my wife. I've already gotten mine, and I thought she would like this carbon fiber one. Just loosen the screws. Then you have all your washers. Everything is included. And the anodized titanium is really nice. Of course, the carbon fiber is super lightweight. So we're going to take the 3/4 inch screws. I think that's going to be the best for the 6 keys, and we'll need to remove our washers. I have my washers on my 3/4 inch screws. And then the side with the recesses, go ahead and place them in, then turn it upside down. Then you choose how you want to configure your keys. First, you go ahead and put your little washer. You can put as many washers if you want to between it to give it more space. I think for the outside I'm going to actually add a couple. Good thing is too is if you want to add more washers, you can get these pretty inexpensively at your hardware stores. Now I'm going to set the key to where the teeth will fit against each other like so. Then just add your washers in between. And then just place your keys like you want them. It's really easy, simple. Now if you want to use the small lanyard as well, which I do, makes it good, especially if you have a car key. I'm going to place it here first. The clip actually goes inside like this, and this is going to secure the clip when you put it on the screw. If the screws tend to stick out just a touch, you can always add washers. Okay, holding pressure onto the bar to keep your keys and keep your screw aligned, then just go ahead and screw it in. We're going to test this out. You can feel the washers compress, and again, that's going to just keep this in place. You can add or subtract the tension on here as you want to. Screws are nice. I could add a couple of more washers in there, but I still think that's pretty close. Then your keys just come out. The way I do it is just push, and then I can pull out the keys like I want, just like I would with a standard folding pocket knife. Then I have my lanyard here. Can be able to put my key ring, any additional units there. But it's that simple, and of course I'm behind the camera, which makes it even more difficult. So if I can do it behind the camera, you guys can definitely do it at home. And now you have a really small, compact key system. Everything's organized, and it makes it really nice. Of course, the noise is definitely lessened. Of course, to my wife's key, she carries this little cat around. Isn't that cute? Grab it right here and poke somebody's eyes out. Let's just hope she doesn't poke mine out. Of course, with the clip, put it in your pocket. That makes it really handy. The one thing I do want to warn you about is because you have a lot of leverage right here with the key, when you're using this in a lock, you don't want to put excessive force on it because it could break the key, which is just physics. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to get into a door, but typically it's really easy to turn these. Now the price on the aluminum key bar is $45, and then it moves up from there according to what features you want. Whether you want the titanium, carbon fiber, they have a lot of different colors for the clips and for the finishes on the different key bars. So you can check it out at keybar.us, and if you go to keybar.com, it's a bar website. So if you want to have a few drinks, you'll have to turn in your key bar before you can drive. But key bar is an excellent way to be able to organize your keys, of course keep the noise down, and I'll tell you, every time I pull this out now, everybody just loves it. So the key bar, excellent product, and let the guys at Keybar know that Suits sent you. It's nothing more liberating going from this to this. Keybar, thumbs way up. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. This is probably the trickiest part, is to keep the keys aligned. Crapola. We all have our horror stories. What's yours?